Glos TV is joined by Tom Brazier, the Gloucestershire Cricket Talent Pathway Strength and Conditioning Coach. Tom works on the athletic development for all our county age groups, right from under 10s to the academy. Tom, can you just summarise what you do on a day-to-day?
Yeah, so day-to-day basis, I'm in at the ground 3 or 4 times a week, working across our pathway squads from under 10s all the way through to our academy squads, and then helping out with the professional staff as well from time to time. And that basically consists of delivering gym sessions, speed sessions and conditioning sessions to our academy and pathway prospects.
And you've been overseeing our Pathway Winter Programme training squads, but that's now coming to an end. Can you tell us what's coming next?
So what's coming next is we'll be looking to kind of transfer, I guess, all the fundamental movement stuff we've done from our under 10 squad all the way up to our academy. So we've been really lucky this year that we've been able to utilise the gym spaces at our hubs at Cheltenham and Hartbury, giving those lads there a real opportunity to get in the gym, start to learn some of the fundamental movements that will hopefully put them in good stead as they move through the pathway and kind of develop into academy players, and then hopefully onto our professional staff. So kind of what's next really is through the summer kind of keep topping those guys up where we can, whether that's on game days, through warm-ups, or just getting the lads into the gym as much as we can through the summer, which is obviously challenging. But you know, I think for me it's about educating our players, our parents, our coaches, our schools around what's needed to kind of make it at the next level, and kind of giving those guys the tools to go away, be self-reliant and kind of develop those skills on their own. And then hopefully when they come back in the winter, they're in a good place that we can kind of kick on and go again.
You obviously have lots of challenges facing you to give those guys the tools to take them to the next level.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's a lot of different challenges, there's a lot of different stakeholders. A lot of these lads, you know, are very talented young individuals, so every stakeholder, whether that's a club, a school, a different sport, parents, ourselves, we all want a different piece of that player. So for me it's around providing that education, and you know, we've been really proactive this year by sending out kind of education documents around what athletic development should look like from under 10s all the way up to under 18s, some basic workload guidance for them as well, and also some growth and maturation education as well to, you know, help paint a picture for kind of parents and other stakeholders around what they should be doing and when, and kind of putting the onus on them really, and you know, letting us help them to kind of be the athlete they want to be, and hopefully, you know, progressing onto our professional staff in the future.
And you touched there a little bit about the work around the growth and maturation of our pathway players.
Yeah, so you know, when I started this role kind of last May, that was one of the things I really wanted to drive and kind of bring forward to the club. There's been a lot of work done in football that's been really successful, and you know, I really think that can have great value within the pathway here at Gloucestershire. So we measure our lads from under 12s up to kind of under 15, 16, and kind of get a rough idea of when they're going to go through that maturity. And you know, we've got a couple of lads at the moment that are of interest, and we're kind of taking them through a little bit of a trial basis of what their programming may look like around kind of their growth spurt, and kind of how we implement their cricket and their physical stuff. So that's one exciting project that we've got going on, and also something that we're kind of looking to develop with our partner county Wiltshire is kind of a maturity banded game that hopefully will be happening this summer, where we kind of just group the lads together based on their maturity and just kind of see what happens from a cricketing perspective, but also a physical perspective, which I think, you know, for everyone involved is an exciting project, and hopefully something that we can build on, not only from a physical sense but also a cricket sense as well. Because that's, you know, we've got to make it relevant to the cricket as well. So yeah, hopefully that will come to fruition this summer, and you know, we'll be able to kick on next year and kind of make some real positive impact going forward.